Welcome to a Monday edition of Quad Radio as we turn our attention today to the Grand National Cross Country Championship Series once again. And this time we're going to be talking with the 2011 XC2 Pro-Am Class Champion and also 2012, I'm sure, going to be a big-time rookie there in the XC1 Pro Class. And all the eyes are going to be on this young phenomenon, welcoming Walker Fowler. Walker, what's going on today, bud?
Not a whole lot, Rodney. Just kind of hanging out down here in Alva, Florida.
Hanging out down in Florida, so I take it that you're pretty much on the same training regiment that a lot of these guys are right now. You guys have put the nose to the grindstone especially since the first of the year has rolled around.
Well, you'd think, but I've had a lot of complications.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I just actually got here yesterday. So I've been up north kind of not doing a whole lot at all.
Wow. Now, are those complications that we can talk about, or is that something we need to just kind of keep to ourselves?
No, heck, I can talk about anything. So basically, I was planning on coming down about 2 weeks ago, and I just got a new Dodge pickup, and the old girl let me down. So I was a little bit bummed, and so I did a trip to the Kaiser place there in Alabama, a little secret riding testing spot we got, and went down with Bill Balance and Brock Booth, my mechanic, and we were there for 3 days, and everything we were testing didn't exactly work the way we wanted it to, so we ended up making an early trip home and waited on getting the Dodge fixed and picked it up, and then had another issue, and actually then that Friday, one of my friends, Dylan First, passed away, so I went to his funeral and whatnot, and then I came down here, so here I am.
Wow. Well, I'm really sorry to hear all that, Walker. I know that's an awful lot to take on, especially as you're looking forward to your first XC1 Pro Class season. So you mentioned you went down to your secret testing facilities and were doing some testing. Now, are you guys making any major changes? From what I can see from the press release, looks like you guys are pretty much on the same program that you had last year.
Yeah, we have a very similar program. We were just doing some motor stuff, trying to get some horsepower out of it to keep up with that Suzuki Borges, and we got a good start and some good ideas on definitely making the bike some more power and whatnot, but not exactly. Like I said, the theory is there, but the execution isn't all there yet, so we're working on that, and did some shop testing. If anybody knows Bill Balance, basically, if it works, you don't mess with it, is what what the game plan is supposed to be. But pretty much if it works, Bill Balance tears it apart and tries to make it better. it gets really kind of aggravating sometimes because it's like, Bill, it's working really good. Can I just go ride it? And he's like, no. And, yells at you and tells you all these bad names, and you're like, oh, come on, Bill, it works fine. So then your shock's in a million pieces, and he's trying something else. But that's how you end up finding that, that absolutely perfect setup. And if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be Bill Balance. So hopefully he figures out something, but he can leave my stuff on every once in a while.
Well, that's great because, always working to improve. I guess getting complacent sometimes, you can find yourself falling behind, and that's one thing that we've never seen Bill Balance do is fall behind. So I guess it's a good method. It's worked to his madness for many, many years, I guess, huh?
Yeah, for sure. He's definitely trying to pass the torch as far as, trying to always find something that's a little bit better and a little bit better. And if you find 4 or 5 things that are a little bit better, where you finish is definitely way ahead of where you started. But it's definitely a hard road to get there.
Yeah, sometimes it is. But whoever said being the best is easy, right?
Yeah, whoever said that is an idiot.
Well, let's talk about what your plans are. I mean, we've got, a couple months or so before the kickoff to the 2012 season. How you feeling about that, and what are you looking forward to between now and then?
Definitely looking forward to, getting to River Ranch and starting on that front row. It's been kind of, for me, it feels like a long time, but if you go back and look at results, this is only going to be my third full season on a 450. So, or no, I guess fourth full season. My bad. But still, that's really not that long. It's just I've been wanting this for a long time, and I finally got it. So definitely don't want to mess it up. So I'm going to be front row, balance team and everything, running the number 5 background, and definitely want to hopefully get through Florida. Just pretty much stay in the top 5, hopefully get some points, and then once we get to some real dirt and whatnot, I want to kind of show everybody what what I got. So hopefully I want to be consistently on the podium, even if that's third and whatnot. And that's third place finishes turn into seconds, which turn into wins. So hopefully throughout the year I can stay at least pretty consistent, and definitely want to get a true win. I got 2 overalls last year, but when you're coming from the second row, there's some controversy about, if it's easier, playing with the time and whatnot. So I'd like to get a real win just to kind of say, hey, I can do it, and I can do it without time adjustment. So that's definitely one of my goals, and pretty much at the end of the year, as long as I end up with a number 5 back on the bike, I'll be happy. I just don't want to go backwards. So ideally, top 3 would be awesome. But everyone's rookie season is usually a struggle. So I'm just going to kind of, try a few different things throughout the year, a couple different, approaches on how to attack the race, and pick hopefully for 2013, pick a way to go about the race after trying a bunch of things in 2012.
Wow, man, that's pretty good. That's pretty calculated too. So we shouldn't expect. I'm not saying it's not going to happen if the adrenaline gets there, but we probably shouldn't expect maybe a bonsai run there at River Ranch to try to get to the front of the pack and make a statement your first race out, I guess.
No, I've been talking to a lot of people that did that, and they said it definitely don't work. So I don't want to go out there and, completely just bonsai it for an hour and then be dead and, finish not where I want to do. So, in 2010, I tried that, and ended up on my head and, woke up on the back of Hooper's four-wheeler trying to figure out what was going on. So I definitely want to stay away from that. And 2011, it was definitely probably the absolute best season I've ever had as far as staying healthy and whatnot. Didn't have any complications that were, major or worth, really talking about. So, there's definitely, if I can half repeat last year, that'd be really awesome as far as being healthy goes.
For sure, no doubt. Well, Walker, I tell you, man, I know that you're a busy individual, and it sounds like you're a little behind the game, so I may need to let you get off here so you can get out to get to training, all right?
Yep, me and Kaiser and Miss Julie Balance are actually fixing to go on a bike ride right now, so I just picked up a road bike, and time to get serious.
All right, so what's old Bill and Taylor doing right now?
Bill's up in Kentucky, taking care of the race shop and whatnot up there, and Taylor's been down here doing some FTR racing, doing some training, he opened up T&K Cycles again, so he's taking orders and whatnot for people and putting bikes back together and kind of getting back into the grind of everything, and hopefully I can join him here and kick some butt.
There you go, man. Sounds like you guys got some good things ahead of you, brother. Any shout-outs or anything you want to say before we let you go?
I definitely just want to thank, the good Lord first and foremost. I'm so blessed and so fortunate, and, without his help, I definitely wouldn't be where I am. So thank you, Lord, and definitely want to thank the Balance Racing Yamaha team and, for, picking us up again. And, times are tough and, budgets are tight, and I'm still, I still got four-wheelers to ride on and go racing on. So definitely want to thank them, and, we're still working on all our other sponsors, but the ones that I know we have, I just want to thank all them too. So hopefully we can get everything wrapped up here, get a press release out, and, get 2012 started.
All right, brother. We'll be looking forward to hearing more from you. We'll contact you here in a few weeks, all right?
All right, thanks, sir. Take care.
All righty, that sounds good. That's Walker Fowler. I'm Rodney Tomlin. This is Quad Radio. This is